Speaking of, focus is exactly what we are talking about. Dr. Sassy is a family therapist who's here to talk about split attention today.
Yeah, that's when we are spending time with our families while doing something else, something I know all too well. Dr. Sassy, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me back.
I just love saying Dr. Sassy.
My kid clients call me Dr. Sassy. When I turned 50, I just decided to roll with it.
Let's talk about split attention. Why is this such a problem?
Split attention is this very unintentional message that we are giving our children that I'm here, but I'm not really here. And with certain kids, it can really ramp up their behavioral issues. Children really want to feel seen, heard, celebrated, and delighted in. And when they feel that way, there's a strong sense of connection. And very few children that feel that way have behavioral issues, quite honestly. So if you can really think about just a few things that are super simple, number one is you can go into your phone and go into accessibility, display, and text size. You can scroll down to your color filters and you can grayscale your phone. And what ends up happening is your phone is in black and white and you look up and the world is in color. And so it just pulls you in. That pull is very much a less of a pull. And it really helps to reduce that split attention we're having with our kids. And then the second thing is the Opal app, which is what I use. Free app you can download to put boundaries on your phone. So whatever you're doing, social media or the news or whatever really pulls you in and you're spending hours, on your phone unnecessarily, you can put some boundaries around your phone using the Opal app. And then connection windows, I highly recommend that you think about connection times where you're not glued to your phone. So mealtime, bedtime, and about 20 minutes each day, especially if you have young children ages 3 to 12, those play years, you really want to put all the screens aside and let them be in charge of the play, follow their play so they feel a real sense of connection with you. Yeah.
It's such a real problem, and I know, it's hard to admit it as parents, but, on the flip side, kids, they have their phones and they're scrolling all the time. You actually wrote a book, it's called 30-Day Blackout, but I wanted to know, okay, let's say, you want to tell your kid, I'm gonna take away your phone, but that might cause some tension. How do you, ahead of time, create a strategy for phone usage?
Well, first of all, the 30-Day Blackout book is pretty jarring when you first think of just the thought of that. But what I tell parents is you're going to sit down with your children and say, this has really gotten out of control for all of us. And so we are all going to kind of look at this issue and do this together. When you sit down with your children and say, we want to do this together as a family, it becomes an adventure. And the first 5 days, I just tell parents, mark those days off of your calendar because that's when your children's nervous system is going to try to regulate. It's pretty wonky. Then day 6 and 7, I call the door of boredom. That's when kids go through this door where they think boredom is going to kill them, but it does not kill children. Boredom is beautiful for kids because it really births creativity in them. And then after that door of boredom, for the next 3 weeks, I just simply help parents to replace entertainment with connection-based activities. And every family is different, really, in regards to if you want to do a digital detox. But it's been extremely helpful for the last 13 years that I've been implementing the Mountain Method, which is part of that process is a digital detox, but it doesn't include work or school. So it just reduces screen time dramatically so you can focus on your relationships.
Yeah, it's really about reconnecting the parents and the kids. Something I struggle with. My kid happens to be here today. And he loves playing video games.
Yeah.
So, what should I do? Should I give him an hour a day? He's over here shaking his head. Much more. How do I regulate that?
Not every video game is created equal. Some of them are very, they create a sympathetic rev up in certain children so that when you turn it off, they're either listless and have no energy or they have some serious aggression issues. You just have to look at your child and what they can handle. I tell parents all the time, some kids are sort of screen time intolerant, like some kids are gluten intolerant. So you have to kind of come up with a plan for your child where it's balanced, where you're putting connection first and not last.
What are some of those, you talked about those connection based activities. What are some recommendations? What does that look
Can I
like?
do one with you right
Yes,
now?
please.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to be peanut butter. You're going to be jelly.
Okay.
I'm going to use different voices. With the word peanut butter, you're going to match my voice saying jelly. You ready? Peanut butter.
Jelly.
Peanut butter.
Jelly.
Peanut butter.
Jelly.
Now you're
okay, I like
gonna
it.
be peanut butter. I'm gonna be jelly.
Okay.
Go for it.
Peanut butter.
Jelly.
Peanut butter.
Jelly.
I love it. It's fun. It's silly.
every activity is different based on the age of your child.
Right.
The peanut butter and jelly
Right.
game is great for a young kiddo, but
Right.
there's a whole slew of things that you can do to really connect with your kids.
So wonderful.
And when you put that first and not last, you really see that the child's nervous system regulate, less behavioral problems, less anxiety. So
And people can see you for that challenge. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you.
Very
Thank
helpful.
you.
Thank you for coming in. Dr. Sassy is on a mission to heal disconnection. You can check out her recommendations and book her at drsassy.com.